He says it's a way to let soldiers and Marines know the community supports them. A Laurel County man is taking matters into his own hands to make sure military recruiting offices are safe.
It comes after 4 Marines and a Navy petty officer died in shootings at Chattanooga military facilities last week. Officials say the Tennessee shooter's motive remains unclear, and there's nothing connecting him to international terror groups. Victor Puente shows us why a man in Laurel County is providing security for the officers there.
The sign at the front of the Armed Forces Career Center in London lets visitors know that firearms aren't permitted on the property by anyone. That same federal policy was in effect at the recruiting center in Chattanooga, where 4 Marines and a sailor were killed last week.
Federal law prohibits them from carrying a firearm on federal property, but somebody has their back.
Brian Cheek never served in the military, but he's the father of an Iraqi vet and says he felt the need to do something after that attack. Now he's standing outside of his local recruiting center, armed and vigilant.
I just felt a deep sense that we needed to do something on the local level to make sure that what happened in Chattanooga didn't happen in London.
Cheek told me that before he came here today, he notified the people at the recruiting center, as well as the employees at the neighboring businesses and local law enforcement.
And I did that because I wanted them to know that, number one, we have your protection. I also wanted the protection of local law enforcement.
Cheek says since he's posted the idea on Facebook, he's had dozens of people contact him, hoping to work in shifts to make sure someone with a gun is standing outside of the center. Stories of similar acts have been reported across the country.
You can change things today by being a deterrent. Being the person that says, I will take my turn. They signed a blank check. They were willing to die. They were willing to protect you and I'm willing to do the same thing.
In Laurel County, Victor Puente, Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Cheek said while standing guard today, he had numerous people bring him water and ask how they could help.
Again, he tells us he did let law enforcement know he is standing outside the center.